I got the Corvette in here today and kind of getting started on the journey of getting this thing cleaned up and getting it ready for the road. You know, I kind of want to turn it into a daily driver. One thing I want to do with this car is, because it's so old, I think it's going to break down probably a handful of times before I get it figured out. I'm going to go ahead and fabricate a tow hook on the front of this car so that it can be pulled behind another car and pulled on the trailer more easily, because there is nothing to hook on here. But I want a designated tow hook, and so here's this little member. I don't even know what this is. I think it's just so you don't bottom the car out when you're drive over dips and stuff. Or maybe that's where the radiator mounts to or something. But I'm going to fabricate a little deal that clips onto here and comes down and out. And there's going to be a hook like right here that you hook the tow strap to.
I've set the car level and I put my magnetic angle finder on this little cross beam here to see what angle it is in relation to the ground. So I think I'm gonna make something kind of like this. I know it's hard to understand what's going on here, but it's gonna be like a flat plate and it's gonna be bent right here. But then there's also gonna be two gussets that make it stiff. And there's gonna be two bolt holes. There's one right here too. Two bolt holes that bolted onto that cross member deal. This is the loop where your rope goes, and it'll be cut all on my plasma table, and then I'll just weld it together and it'll be great.
So you can kind of see what's going on here. Got the main body and these little stiffener gussets. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my bandsaw and I'm gonna put a little slit here, probably about halfway through, and I'm gonna bend it up to the 20-degree angle, and then I'm gonna weld these gussets on there. I just cut this piece of 1/4-inch plate about halfway so it'll bend real easy. And then I'll weld in the gussets, and then I'll come back if I want and lay a quick bead over this and grind it smooth, and you'll never know it was there. I mean, that is close enough. Did my math right on my gussets here. They should perfectly fit in this little deal here. Oh, that's beautiful. You can see what's kind of happening here. Those are the stiffener gussets, and they're going to get welded into there. This is the first time using this sawzall that my girlfriend got me. And I have a very large blade inserted in here right now. Done. So as you can see, I drilled 2 holes in this frame thingy on the Corvette. Here's the hardware that I chose. They only had grade 8, so probably better anyways, but I don't think it really matters for this application because the base metal that I'm attaching to will tear way before these fail. So this grade 8 3/8 bolts, 2 of them are going to be holding it on. Here we go. Okay, bolt 1, here we come. Beautiful, beautiful, baby. There it is in all of its glory, bolted into the subframe thingy majigger. There it is poking out the front. You can see it coming out right here, very nice and rigid. Not too bad, huh? Now let's just see if it'll pull the car.